No? Okay, bye. I'm sorry, I don't know where Neil is.
Then you don't know when he'll be back?
Well, no. Because I didn't even know he was gone.
Because I have been here for about an hour.
If it wasn't morning, I'd say he probably went to lunch.
How long are you in town for?
Well, I don't have to go back to Canada for at least a month.
Oh, he should be back by then.
Listen, now I hope you don't think I'm hitting on you, but I am hitting on you. There's a party tonight I was not going to go to. Would you like to not go to it with me?
Tonight? Oh, let me see.
She'll go. She's doing nothing. She's being coy.
Edie.
Call her later. If she doesn't go, I will.
Great. Tell Neil I'll call him at lunchtime. I'll see you later.
Now he's gonna think I'm easy.
He should, and you should be. 3 women to every man in Washington, and you're going to make it tough?
3 women to every man? In Nebraska, it's much more even.
In Nebraska, who cares?
Is he gone?
Oh, Neil, he just left. Maybe I can catch him.
No, don't. I don't want to see him. I hate him.
Neil, he's your brother. How can you hate your brother?
You know I hate my brother. I've told you a million times I hated my brother.
Well, I thought maybe you meant some other brother.
My other brother is crippled, Karen. What do you think? I hated the crippled brother?
Neil, why do you hate him?
Well, it's going to sound like jealousy, but see, he's always been the favorite of everyone. Parents, teachers, friends, relatives, always the favorite. And he's a bad guy, but they don't know that, and that's why I hate him.
Neil?
What?
It's jealousy.
Look, when my father would introduce us, he'd say, "This is my wonderful son, Tony, and this is Tony's brother." My parents were so crazy about him, and he couldn't care less. He once said to me, "The lady in the kitchen with the little mustache, is that her mother?"
Diana, do you think you should go out with him?
You are going out with him? Oh, that's great, Diana, just great. A knife in my heart.
Neil.
Why not throw acid in my face?
Neil, for God's sake. Oh, I better go to him, console him. But once I get there, what do I do?
Tell him to knock it off and act nice, like his brother.
Do you know what time it was when you got in from your date?
Is this a quiz?
It was 7 o'clock in the morning.
I told you not to wait up.
You told me. I'm a father. I have no choice.
I think I'm old enough now for you to stop.
Diana, you think parents can ever stop? Last year, I visited my mother. In the middle of the night, she was standing over my bed and she said, "You coughed." A grown man with liver spots and prostate trouble. She's still concerned with my breathing.
How do you want your eggs?
In the refrigerator. What are you trying to do? Kill me? They're loaded with cholesterol.
And milk isn't?
Milk is a liquid. It doesn't clog. It flows through. Oh, no. Oh, no, I don't believe it. Shecky bomb.
Shecky bomb what?
Shecky bomb, bing, bing, dead. Right here, Shecky bomb died today of a heart attack while playing mixed doubles at the Georgetown Country Club. Oh, that's it. I'm next.
What are you talking
They're
about?
dropping like flies, my friends. I'm next.
Dad, you're as healthy as a horse.
Shecky bomb wasn't healthy? And Murray Bender, last week, having dinner with his wife, he says, "I got a headache." The next thing she knows, he's got his face in the lobster Cantonese. Harry White, last month he died, and on film. He had just given his kids a movie camera, and they kept saying, "Do something, Harry, do something." My heart is skipping beats.
Your heart is fine. You just had a physical.
From Bickman. That quack never listened to a heart in his whole life. He said to me, "How's your heart?" I said, "Fine." He said, "Good, then I don't have to listen." Then he says, "How's your throat?" I said, "Fine." He said, "Good, then I don't have to look." This guy who keeps you out all night, you like him?
Yeah,
I'd like to meet him.
you will.
When?
I don't know, maybe...
Tonight.
Tonight?
Who knows? I may be dead tomorrow. So, Tony, tell me, how much money do you make?
Dad?
Oh, it's okay. I make about $75,000 a year.
Is that Canadian or American?
American.
Yeah, what's the rate of exchange now?
A Canadian dollar is 83 cents American. Wall Street Journal.
Tony, you don't have to answer all these questions.
Now, what I would like to know is, what are your intentions?
Here, have a cookie before they get stale.
They already are. She got him at half the price.
It is a little early to say, Dr. Douglas.
Yes, but I don't have too much time.
Well, I am crazy about your daughter.
Then, what about marriage?
Well, that's always a possibility.
If you hurry, I could give you a nice gift.
He thinks he's dying. That's why he's doing this.
And Dory won't come over anymore because she's afraid he'll die when she's in the house.
You see? Now her friends won't come over.
Okay, you tell Dory I won't die while she's here. Tell her to come over.
Dory says if you're around someone when they die, the ghost follows you forever. And she doesn't want your ghost following her.
Well, look, I've got this piece of land in Maryland by the beach. My son has always wanted it. It'll break his heart, but what can I do? So I'll leave him my car.
What are you going to leave me?
A nice new daddy.
Dad, this is ridiculous. I'm not going to sit here and discuss your funeral.
Still alive?
I'm going out for dinner. But I'll be home early. I'll see you later. Fine, if you're still alive. He's trying to decide whether or not to be cremated. He says if he's cremated, he wants the ashes thrown in my mother's face.
When I die, I'm going to be buried in Nebraska.
What else is there to do in Nebraska?
Where are you going to be buried, Edie?
Bloomingdale's, 3rd floor.
Good night.
So, what's going on?
With what?
With what? With Afghanistan, Diana. With you and my brother.
Doesn't he tell you?
We don't talk.
Neil, that is so crazy. He's your brother. And he happens to be a terrific guy.
Yeah, really, he's terrific. I want you to know I've seen this before.
Most people have, Neil. It's a common flower.
Diana, this is what he does. Flowers, romantic dinners, promises, and then zap, he disappears.
You know, for somebody who never talks to his brother, you sure know a lot about his life.
He is incapable of having a relationship. He pretends he's having one. He convinces the girl they're having one. And then he takes off while she's deciding on a silver pattern. Trust me, you picked the wrong brother.
Is that it? Are you jealous?
Jealous? Me? Of my brother? Are you kidding? What is there to be jealous of? What? Because he's good looking? Because he's charming? Because he happens to be bright and successful and have money and power and women? You think that's all there is?
Close.
Well, you're mistaken, Diana. There are other things in life than personality and brains. And looks and money and power. And charm and women.
Like what?
Like religion. Each night I pray. I pray I get personality and brains and looks and power and money and charm.
Becky, could you two just a little more quietly, please?
Mom, I think it's called Captain Crunch for a reason. What do you want me to do? Smoke it?
Rebecca?
Sorry. You know, you're a little jumpy this morning.
Well, I'm a little upset.
Grandpa's not gonna die, Ma.
Oh, I know he's not gonna die. It's not that, Puss.
Then what is it?
Silly stuff.
What?
Oh, Tony hasn't called me in 2 days.
3 days.
Thank you. Why don't you go upstairs and wake Grandpa? He's gonna be late for work.
I already tried.
Maybe he didn't hear you.
I went in the room and yelled in his ear, but he didn't wake up. He must be real tired.
Come on, Becky. You're gonna be late for school.
But I didn't finish.
Good. It won't make as much noise tomorrow. Now, come on. You're gonna be late. Goodbye. Dad? Dad? I did it! I started your heart!
My chest, you broke my chest. Call a doctor, you broke my chest.
Are you all right? Dad?
Oh, my God, I'm deaf. I'm deaf. I'm deaf. I can't hear. I can't breathe and I can't hear. Wait a minute. Hello? I can hear. What are you coming in and hit me on the chest like that? What, are you crazy?
You didn't hear me when I yelled, so I thought...
Go ahead and say it. Curse it. You just thought I was dead.
It crossed my mind.
Well, I put these in my ears on account of the garbage men. I forgot to tip them last Christmas, and now they throw the cans.
I'll take care of them next Christmas, just in case you're not here.
Wise guy. Well, if you want to know, I'm not worried about dying anymore. I woke up in the middle of the night and I thought about Mrs. Springer. Mrs. Springer lived down the street from your mother and me when you were a kid. And she never left the house, Diana. She was so afraid to die, she never left the house, never. And she figured outside she'd get killed. And this one day she was watching Phil Donahue interviewing a transsexual born-again who got custody of his kids. And a drunk in a Chevy drove right through her living room and ran her over. So I thought...
Mrs. Springer's dead?
Yeah. So what I thought was...
Mrs. Springer?
Yeah. And you know, what this meant...
Betty Springer?
Yeah, Betty Springer. What this meant to me was...
She's dead?
Dead. She's dead.
Well, I can't believe it.
Believe it, she's dead.
Betty Springer?
Diana, when you absorb this, call me, will you, so I can finish my point?
Well, it's such a shock.
She was 98, Diana. Stayed indoors the whole time. She didn't live. And that's what I'm doing. I'm so afraid of dying, I'm not living either, and that's crazy. Well, no more of this. When I die, but I'm not going to die before I die. So I'm going to stop worrying. My heart can do a samba in my chest for all I care. Now, do you get my point?
Betty Springer? I called his hotel. I mean, it's been 5 days. I thought he was dead. He checked out.
And where did he go?
I don't know. I called his office in Canada, and they said he's still in Washington.
I once dated a guy for a month. I saw him every night. He called me every day. We were really in love. Then one day at lunch he said, "I'll call you later."
What happened?
He never called again. Maybe when he said, "I'll call you later," he meant, later in life.
Well, I guess we all have one of those stories. Mine was in Paris. His name was Jacques. 3 weeks we were together, constantly. He never let go of my hand. I lost 12 pounds because I couldn't cut my food. Then one morning I woke up, the bed was empty. I was in shock. And I figured, okay, he's in the bathroom. What's wrong? He left a note. Je suis désolé. I'm sorry.
Oh, Edie. Was he French?
No, Karen. His name was Jacques. He was a Chinaman.
Did you try and find him?
It was Paris. Couldn't buy my hotel.
Maybe it's just like in that movie, An Affair to Remember, when Deborah Carr is supposed to meet Cary Grant, only she never makes it because she's hit by this car and paralyzed. But Cary Grant doesn't know that. He thinks she just doesn't care about him. Well, maybe all three of these guys were hit by cars and paralyzed. Maybe they're all in wheelchairs somewhere.
I can't believe he's never going to call me again. Why do they do this?
One reason is they get away with it.
And we're so hurt, we never confront them.
I'd confront him. If I knew where he was, I'd confront him. Neil, where is he?
Who?
Who? Your brother.
I have no idea.
Come on.
You're lying.
I'm not.
You are, too. When you lie, your nose runs.
It does not.
It does, too.
No, it doesn't. My nose is completely dry.
But you're lying or you wouldn't have checked. Where is he?
God, that was sneaky.
Where is he, Neil?
He changed hotels. The Commonwealth.
Thank you.
Boy, he's gonna kill me.
No, he's not. Because I'm going to kill him. It's not going to work, Tony. I saw you. I know you're there. Would you rather I made a scene in the hall? I think I'd rather make a scene in the hall. Why don't I wait downstairs in the bar?
I was going to call.
You were not. You were never going to call me again. I mean, a man who changes hotels to avoid a confrontation. You'd have resorted to plastic surgery if it would have prevented this.
Anna, come on. I did not change hotels to avoid you, but because in that other hotel, there was no heat. The heat broke.
And that's why you didn't call me for 5 days? Frostbite?
I didn't call for 5 days because I was sick.
And that was your nurse, right?
Right. Diana, listen.
No, it's my dime. You listen. When I was 13, I was going with Billy King. And one day he said to me, Diana, I'm breaking up with you and going with Jennifer. She has blonde hair and she wears a bra. Now, his reasons may not have been terrific, but at least he had the guts to tell me.
Diana.
It's not going to work, Tony. You know, for somebody who lies as often as you do, I'm surprised you're not better at it.
It's not you. I want you to know that. I'm incapable of having a relationship.
Really?
It happens all the time. I get scared, I feel like I'm suffocating, and I'm running. I'm sorry if I hurt you. But you'll be fine. You'll wind up with someone wonderful. And if it suits your sense of justice, I won't. Probably never. The closest relationship I have is with my accountant. Now, come on, cheer up. You had some good times, a few good meals.
You know, it's such a shame. You'd be so terrific if you weren't such a jerk. Listen, that looked like a very nice girl. Why don't you do the two of you a favor and tell her now? Hi.
Hi. Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course. He sweet-talked you, huh?
No, Neil, he didn't.
Sure he did. He gave you some cockamamie story and you forgave him. Nothing new. Everybody always forgives him. He always comes out smelling like a rose.
Not this time.
Oh, yeah? Then why are you so happy?
Why am I happy? Neil, maybe I'm happy just because I'm alive. Or maybe because I found a parking space out front. Or because I have a job I like and a daughter that I love. Or maybe I'm happy, Neil, just because I'm happy.
What'd you do, Diana? Go through S this afternoon?
Neil, you don't give people much credit. Did you ever think someone could be happy not to see your brother anymore?
Besides me? No.
Well, I am. You were right. He was everything you said.
He is? I mean, you know he is? He is, isn't he? He really is.
He is.
He sure is.
He really is.
And you know he is?
You're twice the person he is.
I am? Twice the person? Only twice?
100 times. And you should know that. Neil, you shouldn't be jealous. He should be jealous.
Did you tell him that?
I think he already knows.
You really think so? You really think I'm better than he is?
Oh, yes.
Hey. Better looking?
Neil.
Better in bed?
I wouldn't know.
Want to find out?